What is up, all my chosen ones? Jazz Royce, and I'm back at it again because today we are going to be talking about whether I prefer SHIBA or Saitama. Now, just a disclaimer, I am holding both tokens, but before we dive deep, please take the time right now to smash that like button. That's right, smash the subscribe button, hit the notification bell. We are growing by the day, and I owe it all to you guys for all of your support, and I love it. Love every single one of you that tune in and can relate, and let's just keep growing, guys. So I hope everybody's been doing good, and I've been noticing that the charts have been doing good. I mean, SHIBA nailed its all-time high just literally 2 days ago, and now we see Saitama rebounding back up. Woo-wee, man. So and wait, let me not forget, Klee has also been killing it, man. Klee is at its highest that I've ever seen it at. And I am glad that I did not sell any of my Klee because now I'm seeing it prosper. So, guys, you see the title of the video. This past weekend, it's been such a craze. You know, we got the previous weekend, it was Saitama doing crazy numbers. Now, this past weekend, past week, sorry, my days are mixed up because, working all the time. But now we have SHIBA running it up, right? Taking the spotlight. So which do I prefer in terms of the long haul? Well, even though I am holding most of my investment into SHIBA coin solely because SHIBA was like my main entry into cryptocurrency, and I found out about Saitama way later on, I am going to go with what I prefer. Now, not a financial advisor. This is not a sell your coins and buy this instead of that. No, I'm holding both, and I see both going to succeed. But out of the two, me personally, I champion more Saitama. Why? Why do I champion Saitama more? Even though I had like $1,200 invested into SHIBA and only $150 put into Saitama? Well, let me tell you why. Just that alone is the reason why. Saitama has produced a way bigger percentage in gains throughout this past summer till right now than SHIBA has done for me. Now, if you look at the overall spectrum, SHIBA has grown, I think, in the million percentile range. But SHIBA came out August of last year. Saitama came out this summer. So if we were to compare the two, where we are in Saitama right now is equivalent to being where SHIBA was at when it was about 3 to 4 months old. So like getting into SHIBA in like December going into January of last year would be equivalent of getting into Saitama right now. Let's dive a little deeper now, okay, shall we? Yes, we shall. Obviously, I'm going to pull up Saitama first, man, because, Wolfpack, you know what it is, man. You know what it is, Wolfpack. I told you guys, the Wolfpack eats dips. Ooh, they're not playing around, man. So here we are, guys. We are sitting at 7,075 with a 7.5 fully diluted market cap and with an actual market cap of about 3.3 billion. All right. So last time I talked about Saitama in particular, we had just broke 110,000 holders, which wasn't that long ago. I don't think it was a week ago since I did that video. Let's check where we are right now here at practically 2 o'clock in the morning on the 29th. Oof, 128,000 holders. Now, could this be accurate? Could it be more holders? Let's check the DEX tools. I keep forgetting, guys. CoinMarketCap's a little behind. So, let me look on DEX tools and see what's going on over here. Let's see what we got. Let's go type in that man Saitama. Here we go. And as we're pulling up the chart, look at the holder count. Whoa! No way. Yo, we're gonna close out CoinMarketCap talking about 128,000 holders. Man, do you see this? Look at the Dex tools, guys. We're practically touching 140,000 holders. We're practically at 140,000 holders. We're only like 28 people shy of, or 38, whatever. I don't care about the math right now, but we're like less than 50 people shy of 140,000 holders on Saitama. What in the absolute beep? You know what I mean? Like, what is going on with this coin, man? And Russ now has been having talks about doing deals with the Hilton Hotel. The Hilton? My. Is this what Saitama is growing into? So, backtracking to what I was originally talking about of SHIBA or Saitama. SHIBA, of course, has grown substantially, But I truly feel like at this rate, SHIBA is just so expensive now. Even for me, I haven't bought any more SHIBA, and I don't plan on buying any more SHIBA. In fact, I don't even plan on buying more Saitama because it's just when you get into projects that are just so early and cheap, your brain gets equipped to like, okay, this is the price range for this. So when you see these current prices, it's like, these are for the newcomers. I'm going to sit back and I'm going to relax because I did my part. I did all my buying. I did my sacrificing of certain paychecks. And now I'm just sitting back, arms folded behind the head like this on my little imaginary beach chair. And I'm just enjoying the gains and taking some of the losses that come with it. But remember, it's not an official loss unless you sell. So don't sell it, at least at a loss. And here we are, guys, looking at SHIBA. And now SHIBA is now back into the sevens. We almost hit that 3-0 range officially, but we didn't quite get there. And I actually did, and I'll be transparent with you guys, I pulled out finally my initial investment. Now, before you guys say anything, you listen here. I've been invested in SHIBA since May. Okay? We are in the end of October, practically November. At least I should take my profits and a little change. And I'm glad I did because I actually took those profits when we were right around that 8-4 range. It went a little higher, but luckily the day after I took those profits, we went right down into the sixes. Now, does this mean it's the end of SHIBA? Of course not, man. Like I said, this is a long-term coin, a very long-term coin, which is another reason as to why I personally champion a little more with Saitama than I do with SHIB. Because when we do the math, with the coins that are in SHIBA, in order for me to see a good 7-figure return holding 100 million and above, I'm going to have to wait until we hit 1 cent. Now, we're getting a lot of traction. We have Robinhood. If the developers manage to pull off their own blockchain and to become successful, that's going to be great for us. This is all organic, community-driven growth. However, the elephant in the room, SHIBA is going to have to find a way to implement a quicker burning process. Now, for any true SHIBA analysts out there, correct me if I'm wrong, but I know we're burning tokens, but at the rate that we are going right now, I feel like we need to have a substantial burn between now and I'm giving it like 2025. Like I said, long-term SHIBA holding 2025, maybe 2024. And I don't doubt it because the development team, they're very smart people. They're very sharp people. They listen to the community. I remember when SHIBA wasn't even thinking about any type of burn mechanism whatsoever. And we were like, hey, listen, man, there's a lot of coins out there. And to hit 1 cent, the market cap would have to at least be like, I think over 3 trillion. And the market cap right now is like, I think for the whole crypto space is like a little over like 2.5 trillion or something like that. So not saying it's impossible, because if I thought it was impossible, well, I wouldn't be holding my money in here now, would I? I could have been putting that extra grand or it's actually like $8,000-$9,000 worth of SHIBA right now. But imagine I could have took $9,000 of that and probably do some risky thing like dump of like $2-3 worth into Mononoke. And that would probably make me a lot more quicker gains in a shorter amount of time than I would see leaving it in SHIBA. And to me personally, what I like about Saitama over Shiba is the fact that Saitama is being taken more as a business. So yes, it has all the aspects of a very popular crypto, community driven. You know, they're getting with the burn, utility. But above all that, guys, and we just passed 140,000 holders, by the way. Above all that, with Saitama, this is an actual company, man. This is a company that can actually do partnerships with other big enterprises, can sign multi-million-dollar deals with celebrities or whoever, and can really become something huge, you know? This can really be like investing into Microsoft or Apple just in the modern day crypto era. And that's what I really see Saitama as. And the icing on the cake is, yes, I barely put any money into it, but I always think if I would have known about Saitama back when I was putting all that money into Shiba, what if all that money that I have in Shiba I put into Saitama back in July instead of just 150 bucks? That means, put it like this. If 150 bucks currently has me at, and I'm just gonna pull up my wallet just to see like where my Saitama is sitting at, 11,500. Okay, so if 150 bucks in a couple of months is now keeping me at 11,500, that means 1,000 bucks or 1,500 bucks would literally have me at over $115,000 right now, before Saitama's release, before any major listings, like any like big dog listings, you know what I'm saying? Like I'm talking Coinbase, I'm talking crypto.com, I'm talking Binance, before any of that, guys. And it would have been worth that much money, you know? And for my money in Shiba to reach that same amount, well, Shiba would have to knock out 2 more zeros and be sitting right at that 2 zeros and a 1. So it'd actually be about 2 more zeros. 2 zeros and a 1. I have to be at a tenth of a penny for me to see 100K worth of my Shiba coin. So then I asked myself, well, what is the end goal? If it hits 1 cent, that's $1 million, right? But now I see people talking about if it could hit $1, if it could hit 10 cents. And I'm not here to doubt that any of that can happen, because, I mean, look at Dogecoin, guys. Nobody saw that happening. And look how many years that took. That came out in 2013. And it didn't start showing its face to the world up until the beginning of 2021. So it's very, very possible that I do think Shiba is going to be the new version of this, probably at a quicker rate as well, simply because we already overtook Dogecoin. And I am going to hold and maybe see, what if we go above 1 cent? What if the hype hitting 1 cent is so crucial that people start thinking, you know what? If we hit 1 cent and we code all those zeros, we could hit 10 cents. And then what if we hit 10 cents? I mean 5 cents at just 100 million coins, that's $5 million, you know? 10 cents and you're holding 100 mil. Man, that's $10 million. And even if you're just holding, I think, 10 million coins at 10 cents, let's say, for Shiba. This is now, guys, this is hypothetically speaking now. This is big theoretic talk. This is, don't be up in my comments talking about, oh, Jazz, that's so impossible. You got to do your math better. This is theoretically speaking, guys, because it could happen. It could happen. It would take a lot of burning to do. It would take even more of a popular increase in growth and a lot more of a utility to take place for this coin in the actual practical world. But it could happen. It could happen. And I don't want to be that guy to say, man, I could have, but I didn't. Because that is the worst feeling. That is the worst feeling. So running back to Saitama. Man, Saitama, I feel like, first of all, I'm holding billions of Saitama. 100 billion plus a Saitama versus 100 million of another coin. By the time we reach the Shiba's price, current price, I'm actually going to calculate right now, guys. I'm going to calculate right now. Holding 100 million tokens, billion tokens, excuse me. All these numbers, man. Holding this in Saitama to hit where Shiba's price is at right now, that would be $7 million. $7 million. If Saitama was to right now shoot up and kill a few zeros to get to where Shiba's at, that is some major gains. and remember, guys, that one quote that Russ said, that he supposedly said that I overheard on Austin Hilton. He can see it burning at least 2 to 3 zeros from mid to late 2022. I don't know about you guys, but that's life-changing to me. And what is this channel about? The journey to financial freedom, guys. And we're going to get there. So whether you're going to get there with Shiba, whether you're going to get there with Saitama, whether you're going to get there with both, I'm going to try to get there with both. Why not? But if you want to know what is your quickest way, I would say out of the two, I would say Saitama. Shiba might go further in terms of price. Maybe Saitama will catch it. But in terms of percentage gains and how early we are in Saitama, way more growth in there versus Shiba. Because Shiba, we're almost there to that. We don't have as much zeros to burn as we do with Saitama. So guys, take it on your own. Do your own research. That is my input. Holding both of them, but I lean more towards Saitama. Once again, guys, I am not a financial advisor. This is Jazz Royce speaking, and thank you guys so much for tuning into my channel and showing love. We are almost at 2,000 subscribers. Let me know in the comments when you want me to start doing live streams and stuff. I am planning on switching hours, switching a schedule. I still got to wait, though, and do these crazy type graveyard schedules, but waiting for that schedule switch, and I'll have more time to upload content and more time to interact and probably get some streams going. All right, so once again, guys, I will catch you all at the top.